Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. We're so happy to have you as a part of Network in Action. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Stephanie Jarrard with Evergreen Home Loans and the SJ Home Loan team, and we're here in Medford, Oregon.
Perfect. What kind of loans are you providing? So you said home loans. Is it mostly like residential kind of stuff, or what are you working on?
Yeah, we do focus on residential. We do everything from rehab loans to one-time construction loans, FHA, conventional. We even have some specialty programs that allow people to do a cash up offer rather than while they're waiting for their house to sell, or to kind of help that customer get the um, a little higher on the ability to buy the house versus having to offer, something that's contingent on a house selling. We are a company that keeps our loans here with us, and we do have some really cool extra features that a lot of mortgage companies don't have.
Perfect. That's great.
Such as,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, such as we have a recasting program that's really cool, where instead of having to totally refinance your loan, you can or just recast say Aunt Sally leaves you $50,000 for an inheritance, and you can plop that down on the principal, and it actually re-amortizes your loan and lowers your loan payment versus having to do a refinance and having to totally pay all the fees and stuff to get that payment lower. You're able to do that, and you're able to do it multiple times within the loan period too.
That's awesome. It's nice to be able to have those kinds of options, especially in this market. Things are so much different right now. It feels like being able to be more competitive and being able to make the loan work for you is so important. So it's great that, you're able to do that. How long have you been in this industry?
I've been in the mortgage industry about 5 years and kind of in the finance industry well over 10. So I've been with Evergreen here for three and a half years, and by far it's been my favorite place to be. It's a excellent mid-sized company, and really supports its loan officers, but more importantly, it does everything it can to make sure that the client feeling is the best that we can give them and help them in any way and make the process easy for them.
That's so great to hear. And I think that you spoke to this a little bit, but do you want to elaborate on what separates your company from the competition?
Yeah, it's kind of a big difference. I've worked for a bigger corporation, and I've also worked for a smaller mortgage company. And our company is so special that during COVID, for an example, we had a client that needed a special paper, and it had to be notarized and signed by somebody at our headquarters. Nobody was in the office because of COVID, and so she was able to get the documentation. She notarized it. She took it over to have notarized, and this was actually the vice president of our company. So it wasn't just literally took her time to get it back in the mail and FedEx to us overnight so we would have it the next morning. And I just thought that's above and beyond what a lot of companies would do. And that's the general feeling in every department we have. People will go well over and beyond to make sure the customer gets the exact experience we want them to have.
That's great. I love hearing that, especially when leadership is really willing to kind of get in there and make sure that the job gets done and help out however they can. That always leaves a really good feeling about, what the company culture is like, and that's a place that I personally would want to work with. It's nice to hear things like that. Do you have a favorite customer story that you'd like to share?
I do. This one was not too long ago, and this was this cute little lady. She's worked at Elmer's for 25 years. She had to go through a bankruptcy, and to get out of her Chapter 13 bankruptcy, she had to refinance her house and pay that money back to the bankruptcy. She'd called, she'd gone to banks, she'd gone everywhere trying to get somebody to help her, and everybody said, "I can't help you." And I'm like, "I'm not sure I can help you, but I'm going to see what I can do. Let me take all this information and let's see what we can do." And we had to get some exceptions, and we had to do some things that we normally didn't do. This was a loan for $135,000. So it was just an itty bitty loan, nothing big, but I just felt like this lady was deserving of someone to take a few moments and try to help her out of a bad situation. And so she was so grateful, and we worked it through as she was able to get out of her bankruptcy and kind of be able to move on with her life. And I just thought that was a super rewarding experience that I felt like other people wouldn't take the few extra minutes to help her. And it made all the difference in the world, is just asking a few extra questions, going that extra mile. And it obviously wasn't for the money. It was really just to change somebody's life, to let them move on with their life and not be stuck in a situation that nobody likes to be in.
What an incredible gift to give her, to be able to help her through that really probably awful situation. And that's a really nice kind of thing to hear about, ways that you can really change people's lives with these kinds of things. So that's really awesome. That's great.
Yeah, somebody that felt really helpless and was able to empower them to feel like they had a chance to move on.
Absolutely. That's great. Well, for anybody who wants to reach out to you, what's the best way to reach you?
I'm always available on my cell phone. I live and die by that thing. So I'm always available at 541-840-5598. I'm a great texter, so feel free to text me. And if you're somebody that likes to do email, my email is SJARRARD. So that's my last name, Jarrard at evergreenhomeloans.com.
Awesome. Well, it was so nice to meet you today and get to know you a little bit better. And I look forward to getting to know you more. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for interviewing me.